What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV here. I hope you're all staying safe and sound at home. Obviously, Boris has relaxed the laws a bit, but hopefully everyone's just keeping sensible still. What I've got to talk about today is a couple of different transfer stories, mainly outgoing news, to be honest. And the first one I want to talk about is Foyth. So, obviously, he has fallen out of favour since Pochettino has left and Jose has come. There's no secret about that. There's been rumours about Atalanta, Fiorentina and AC Milan all being interested in his transfer for around about 10 to 13 million. But the Daily Mirror claims today that Barcelona are actually keen of taking Juan Foyth. It's no secret as well, Barcelona trying to offload Samuel Umtiti and Todibo as well, which would leave centre-back spaces in the Barcelona squad. But it looks like they will be interested in Juan Foyth. If Barcelona are interested in Jose, is definitely actively trying to get rid of him. I don't think Jose likes him as a player, but for me, I think I liked him under Pochettino. I thought he was a player with talent. I liked him. I like the look of him every time I saw him play. Albeit, yes, he did make mistakes and cost us a few goals during those mistakes. But I felt that he was a player that showed promise, and I felt that he was going to grow into one of the best or one of the top centre backs in the game. But albeit doesn't look like it's going to happen at Spurs as Jose Mourinho just doesn't fancy him. So it looks like he will be out the door at some point in the near future, but it remains to be seen who. But the strongest links at the moment are to Barcelona, which is very, very interesting. Which I'll move on now to Jack Clarke. So now Jack Clarke, he joined us from Leeds and we loaned him back immediately to Leeds. And then after that, he left Leeds and we sent him on loan to QPR. Both of those loans really were not successful at all. He couldn't get a minute at Leeds and he got slightly more minutes at QPR, but still not very many. And the rumours are with Jack Clarke that Celtic are looking at him to take him on loan for a year. And I think that if he was to go to Celtic, get a bit of winning mentality about him as well, get some minutes under his belt, consistent minutes, and see what he's really about. Because I think these loans to these championship teams where he's not seeing minutes is just pointless, to be honest. So I think it's a good move, this if he could go to Celtic. Obviously, it's not really the most reliable sources, but it's what we're feeding off scraps at the moment. So that's the rumours. Jack Clarke potentially on loan to Celtic, which I think would be a brilliant move for him. And then which moves us on to Tanguy Ndombele. There's been a lot of talks about him recently, about him going to Barcelona, him going to Liverpool. Also rumours about him staying at Spurs, which I think is the most likely option of the three. There are reports everywhere now saying that Tanguy Ndombele has got his head right and he really wants to knuckle down and do the work for Tottenham and for Jose Mourinho. So that is music to all our ears because we all know what a talent this guy is, what potential he has. He has the potential, I think, to be one of the top midfielders in world football, never mind in the Premier League. So I think if we can get him fit and singing off the same hymn sheet as the manager and the rest of the squad, then I think we have got a proper player on our hands. Which moves us on to the last kind of transfer info that I'm going to bring. And this is to do with Guillem Balaguer on YouTube last night. He was talking about Barcelona's need for a central midfielder. And he was talking about how Pjanic from Juventus could be on his way to the Nou Camp. So he's 32 years old with a bit of a defensive mind. I think that he thinks that would be a great signing for Barcelona, and it's someone that they're really looking at seriously. But if they do sign him, what that means is that Rakitic could be available as his deal ends in around 12 months' time. This could be an option for Tottenham. Yes, he is 32 years old, but he is one of the best central midfielders in Europe, to be honest. The guy is absolutely insane. Go back to when they played us, he scored an absolute rocket from about 25-30 yards. I think he's been one of the best central midfielders in Europe for many years, to be honest. Star at the World Cup for Croatia. And I think that I think it would be a brilliant signing, albeit it would be a short-term one, but it would be a relatively cheap one, and it would bring that winner's mentality and experience to the team. So I think it would be an absolutely great signing if we could get him on a short-term deal, but we'll see how that one plans out. And finally, what I'm going to end on is our friends at Enfield Town Football Club on Twitter yesterday retweeting work to their pitch done by Tottenham Hotspur. We were there last year for the pre-season friendly, and the pitch is a cut above the rest for clubs around that level, and that is all thanks and all down to Tottenham Hotspur and their groundsman going to work on the pitch and, you know, pumping that money back in to grassroots football and lower league football. That's what we like to see. So great work from Tottenham and helping out Enfield Town on kind of relaying their pitch and re-watering their pitch and just making it spick and span for whenever the season kind of restarts. But there you have it. That is the news I've got to bring to you today. A couple of outgoing news, some incoming news, and our lovely friends at Enfield and their pitch being redone. So there you have it. Like, subscribe and comment below and let me know if you have any thoughts of anything I just said. And as always, come you Spurs.